Hello friends, I welcome you all to the Creative Thinkers Hub channel. Today we are going to be seeing how we can do package design. So talking about package design, the first part is corrugated boxes. Corrugated boxes are a staple for packaging industry. They are the most highly used packaging option. They can be stored in flat stacks, okay, made out of fiberboard. Now what do you mean by fiberboard? Fiberboard is basically a process where fluted lamination happens, okay. Now what is fluted lamination? Is that one thin sheet of paper and another sheet of paper is kept in between a ribbed another sheet of paper, and therefore it's known as fluted lamination. Used to pack electronics, DVDs, consumer goods and pre-packaged food items like cereals, chips and cookies. You all must have obviously seen this. So this is how you basically design a corrugated box. Now in that particular thing, this is the best outputs that you could get, because you don't want to add too much color on an already brown paper. So therefore use as less colors. This is the ideal one where you are having just black on the brown, and it will work the best. Next is paperboard boxes. Paperboard boxes are an alternative to cardboard boxes and are obviously more creative. The reason being that they do not have that heavy dark color of brown. They are kind of light gray, or they are moreover white. So that's what their USP is. They arrive in flat stacks made out of board, boxboard or paperboard. Yeah, can be printed in full color, and same can be used in electronics, DVDs, consumer goods and pre-packed food items like chips, cereals and cookies. So they are nothing more but an extended version of the corrugated box. So taking that into consideration, most of our medicines and things like that are they are packed in paperboard boxes. Now what you see over here is a mixture where on the corrugated sheet we have pasted another thin sheet of paper which is printed on. So that is how you can even enhance the dryness or the not so friendly nature of corrugated boxes and take it further so that it becomes like a paper box. So that's how we can do this. Now what are poly bags? We all know we have used poly bags very extensively, and they are made of polyethylene. In certain countries they are in banned item, okay. They can be clear or colored, can be printed in full color and used to pack t-shirts, industry magazine, various different mailers, bed sheets, pillows and many other goods. I'm sure all of you must have surely got some or the other mailer or magazine packed in a whitish color, this where your label of the address and moreover a printing of the address and things like that has been done. So that's where the white one comes, and normal plastic bags are always there which are transparent or colored in nature. So these are examples of plastic bags, and moreover plastic bags are very heavily used where children's clothing, or when it comes to adults, expensive clothing is covered in plastic so that certain materials or certain work that is done on them is not does not get in touch with air. Flexible pouches. Flexible pouches are generally made of foil or plastic and sometimes other material too, like a brown paper, hard paper, brown. So they could also be made of that. They are useful as they are resealable, can have an option to be made airtight, can be printed in full color, and used to pack granola, energy drinks, coffee, soup, snacks, nuts, and many other type of foods, because there is an option of making it airtight. So flexible pouches, these are how stand-up pouches are there, and these are certain coffee or tea pouches. Next are metal cans. Metal cans are very creative and rugged as compared to other materials. They are really good when it comes to printing. Made out of aluminum or steel or any corrosion resistant metal, can be printed in full color and used to pack alcohol, beverages and canned foods. I am sure you all have seen our cold drinks that are there, which are in the market, are Pepsi, Coke, etc. And when it comes to food, I am sure you must have seen tuna or those kind of foods that are packed in tins. Metal cans. So over here, when it comes, this is what I designed in 2014 for Kingfisher for their October Goa Fest, and this is what I designed for a client that needed their product or more of a leather cleaner which has to be on a can. So therefore this whitish color is going to be see-through and you will be able to see the behind metal color. Printed shrink film. Now it is very similar to clear shrink films, but they have a special coating which allows them to be made to allows them to be printable. So made out of polyofilm or polyethylene. Now polyethylene is thicker than polyolefin and we shall see the uses later. Can be printed in full color. Both are used to pack OEM products, distributor packaging material and bulk binding of products. Now polyethylene could be used in heavy material like bottles and things like that, where polyolefin is used in lighter things like plates and lighter elements. Now over here this shrink film is done on top of a shampoo bottle, where over here this particular film was done on a plastic can and shrunk to its particular size. This was the design that was made. So glass containers can be manufactured into any shape and size. We know they are extremely robust and really print friendly, design friendly, and they are very good. Does not react to anything. So it's not only that, but they also do not react to anything. One can acid etch or screen transfer or use printed gumming sheets for branding. Used to pack alcohol, medicines, cosmetics, beverages, honey and various other consumer items. So these I am sure all of us have seen at some point in our life. These are certain designs I had made for glass jars. This was for Absolute Vodka, and where this one was a gumming sheet that was pasted on top of a bottle. Card packaging or skin. Now fully encases the product, and the best part is that a thin sheet of poly skin or Soline film covers the product and then is vacuum sealed. and as it is vacuum sealed, the shelf life of the product greatly increases. It has to be bundled with a paperboard used to pack seafood, pork, poultry, bison, hand tools, hardware and other consumer goods. Now this can be done in a very nice way, where in this you see that you just need to put that particular film and vacuum seal it. So in this you can see the bullets are kind of cased into the product, where just and then the card sheet is just put in between and sandwiched. So this is a way of doing this. Card packaging blisters now fully encases the product, is very similar to the skin, but blister is pre-made. Okay, so the thing over here is that skin you can basically remove one product, where a blister has to be removed on the whole. So to be printed with the use of paperbacks used in medicine, fishing supplies, art craft materials, toys, toiletries and other consumer products. So not only paperbacks, you could even use foil, you could use that kind of thing, because if you are using it in the medicine industry, you can use any material, and this one is, as you can see, is a paperback. Then this is an example. So basically what is done over here, the blister packing is pasted or pressed right on top of the cardboard. So that's how this is done. So card packaging or clamshells. Now these all of us have seen it, whether it be in the mall, let it be in our normal grocery store, it's always there. So they can be folded like boxes or pre-molded. A lot of chocolates, a lot of other things, and things like tissues and things like that are done in clamshells. Could be made out of plastic, styrofoam, cardboard, recycled paper or paperboard. So they can be done in practically any medium that can be molded and remain solid to its shape. So one can print directly on them or use them with gumming labels. Now why does it become different from here? You can even use corrugated also, you can use paperboard, but unlike the first two, this once created, once folded and put into shape, cannot be opened up and stacked all over again. So that's the difference. Used for eggs, vegetables, fruits and other small consumer products. So this is what I mean by our plastic clamshell. This is our eggs where it is pre-molded. This is also styrofoam which is pre-molded. These are paper related, or moreover I would say paperback related clamshells. Now these particular mediums that I have showcased to you are not the only ones. There is a lot more, and this is just what we most commonly use in India, and moreover all around the world there are many other molds or mediums of packaging that are used. If you like this video, then please like, subscribe and stay tuned, and don't forget to share, because sharing is only how you would increase your knowledge. Thank you.